and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited to get into today's pick a card. Today we are going to tap into your next few love offers. So the next few love offers that are going to be coming through for you, and you'll be able to take your pick and know what they're going to be before they come in. And some of them might already be in, so we'll see. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the pink stone and the third eye tarot. Group 2 with the white Newman tarot and the purple stone. Group 3 with the tarot Illuminati and the white stone. And group 4 with the manga tarot and the Yellowstone. So like I said, pause the video if you need more time with the piles, but we're just going to jump right in. All right, if you chose group 1 with the pink stone and the third eye tarot, this will be your reading, your next few love offers. We're going to see what's going to come in. We got the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck starting off group 1. So you're really sitting in your power. I think that there is like something that has changed recently for you or will be changing recently that's having a heavy impact on your magnetism or your luck. So this is like a transit, like Jupiter conjunct your North Node, you know, something that would lead to destiny and new beginnings, but to do with expansion because you're sitting in your power that you're truly a magnet. So let's see what's coming in with all this going on. But yeah, look at your, look at your chart and you'll see what, specific transits would be influencing you in this way. This could also even be a glow up or a new job or a new home as well. That would impact new beginnings and things like that. So keep your eyes peeled. But we have apples to oranges. So there's immediately an energy coming through for you, group 1, where you are dating, taking your time, dating multiple people, comparing and contrasting. You are not committed to one person. And we have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So with you putting yourself first, this may be very unlike you. It may be very unlike you to like have multiple options and to date multiple people or to not be loyal to one person at a time. This whole apples to oranges energy could be very like different for you, something that you don't usually get into. We have walking away and I won't keep asking. So again, another sign that there's a cycle that has ended recently. And this could be an energy of you ghosting your friend group or ghosting romantic partners. Maybe not even ghosting, but just actually separating, committing to that process and choosing to do it. There was someone that it seems like you were chasing or it started to feel like you had to chase to keep up with. And there's like an energy here of you tapping out of that frequency because that's not what you want for your life. Or 9 of Pentacles, you're just feeling yourself with this new glow up, with this new change, and you finally get a new start. Also, this could be something that's coming. So again, keep your eyes peeled for opportunities. That's the energy I keep feeling and hearing for you. Keep your eyes peeled. Spirit keeps saying that. Because there may be an opportunity for you to leave, to skirt off on your current circumstances. And it's like, yeah, I know you're supposed to, transmute things and, take the responsible route. But you're getting an opportunity to kind of like jump timelines and just leave stuff in the past. And if you felt like you just got out of a period of solitude where you literally had to go through the forgiveness process entirely alone, dude, group 1, you felt that so deeply in your spirit that you don't even have to have physical closure. You don't even have to make the final steps of calling this friend, telling them, yeah, I'm not trying to hang out with you anymore. I don't think we should be friends. Having these uncomfortable conversations. You're getting some sort of opportunity to just get out of Dodge, go to like you're hopping on the next path. And it's just like, yeah, you don't have to necessarily like put in that hard work to get closure with certain people, because for some of you you're moving. For some of you, I'm feeling someone coming in, giving you this opportunity to leave. There is definitely an energy of you leaving your current circumstance, your current group. Like, I feel like an energy of you changing jobs or being in new environments. So one of the energies that are coming back, group one, is this person of the past, the person you had to walk away from. Spirit said for some of you, it's going to be other people. Oh, that really sucks. So you guys may have actually been like on a string of like relationships that kind of went the same way, where it's like you started to feel like you were chasing, so you had to go. You started to feel like you had, you were chasing, so you had to go. And at first, maybe it felt empowering, because it's like, that's how you know, like, I'm really tapped into my higher self and my self-love because I'm making the right decisions. But after you did it again and again and again, it's like, okay, I learned this. I don't need this experience. It doesn't feel good anymore. It's just annoying. So it may not be like the biggest breakup you had or your very last ex, but someone who made you feel this chasing energy. I do see as the first, sorry, just banging my ring on the table. I do see as the first of the few love offers that are coming through, and it just feels very childish and unsustainable. We have the tempter. If you guys are getting over a throat chakra block, I can feel that energy as well. I feel like I really have to focus on what I'm saying. So you guys may have been really big on being intentional with your words lately. But we have the tempter and self-love. We have just say no and synchronicity. So there may be someone that you do have a bit of a psychic connection with, but you're realizing that even that is not enough. Even that is not enough. So, there is someone you do have like some sort of like synchronicities with, some sort of psychic connection where it's like you guys just activate each other whenever you get in each other's space. It's like things start happening. And this person is coming back in that energy, kind of leaning on the synchronicity, leaning on the psychic aspect of your connection. To be let in by you, but I actually don't see you letting them in. We have just say no and self-love. They must be attractive or familiar to you on a deep level to some degree, because you are tempted. You are tempted, but ultimately you're choosing self-love. So if you've been in a dry spell, shout out to you on that journey, because if it's like a celibacy journey or something intentional, I know you're ready to crack that thing open, okay? But not for the childish offer. Spirit, their next few love offers. What is another energy for group one? We have some people that are curious about you as well. We have questions and against the odds. So there's some sort of race happening between multiple people trying to get your attention, trying to be the person that talks to you. This feels like a place that you frequent, like work or the gym or, some restaurant that you frequent. Because there's an energy of multiple people liking you in this place, whether this is at your new job or in the gym or in your new apartment complex because you just moved. Wherever this is, a lot of people have questions about you, and there's kind of like this silent competition going on where it's like they're trying to see who can build a connection with you first so that the other people who are interested in this place can lay off. So just be aware of that, because if you want to keep your options open, you don't want to give anyone the impression that they have you, and you'll know probably who this is at the fact that you can tell that you have, some sort of attraction or tension with multiple people in this place where you meet them. And you'll be able to tell by how they try to lock you down really quick and try to make it like romantic as quickly as possible, so that they can have some sort of, ownership over you. So just be mindful of this. There is a silent competition happening somewhere that you frequent, and there's multiple people that are wanting to make you love offers, but they're like in a rush. I feel like if you could thwart their plans and stop them in their tracks from doing this silly competition, this will be at least another 2 love offers. But it may only end up showing up as 1 if you clearly start talking to one of them first. So for an example, say this is at the gym, right? Okay, you start talking to someone at the gym, you finally let someone in. Next thing you know, they're like, oh, do you want to go to the gym with me? You know, I can help you do this and this and that. Or do you just want to go at the same time? And it's like, of course, like, let's do it. And then you go, but when you go, the other people who are interested in you are now going to shift their focus elsewhere, because little did you know, if you didn't have to get this reading now you know, but if you went in blind, you wouldn't know that this is actually causing other people to say, okay, I have to divert my attention somewhere else because that's theirs. Like, this person is low-key kind of staking their claim. So just be just be aware of this. And honesty, you know, may be required to some degree. You know, maybe you'll have to tell them, like, listen, this isn't that. I don't like the energy you're coming at me with. I would straight up tell somebody, like, listen, if you see me at the gym, don't talk to me. Because me personally, I would not enjoy that at all. I would not enjoy feeling like people are in my business, knowing who I'm talking to, or knowing anything about me. Like, at a place that I frequent, especially as a woman, you got to keep yourself protected. Like, you don't need everybody knowing all of your tea and thinking that you're some sort of open, you know, book so everybody could try to, you know, read a page. Hell no. But I'm like low-key kind of mean. So maybe it's just me. I don't like being friendly like that. But yeah, just be aware of this, because it's a potential 2 extra love offers, but because of how it's happening, it's almost like one of them won't manifest unless you're honest and upfront and also aware of this and not giving anyone, you know, the ability to stake their claim over you. So that can be kind of tricky. But we have imperfections and secrets. At the bottom of imperfections, it says making you change. At the bottom of secrets, it says keeping it inside. These 2 actually came out before I asked Spirit to show us the next few love offers from that deck. So I'm going to clarify this with tarot. Spirit, can you clarify imperfections? We have the Fool in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So Spirit is saying, oh, and it came out before these 2. So we were tapping into the energy before we even really set our intention. But Spirit is saying, like, making you change at the bottom of the deck. With you in this super empowered energy of apples to oranges, doesn't that sound exactly like what they're trying to do by trying to lock you down? They don't want you to be able to have all these options. So just know these energies, that's no good. Like, that's not good. I don't know how to say that. Like, that's not a good energy for people to try to win you over in. So just be aware of that. With the Fool card in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that Spirit kind of warning you, like, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, these offers coming in aren't coming from a good space. And with the Secrets card, it's like these people have secret intentions. They're, with the Imperfections card, to be honest, probably not even able to make you any sort of serious love offer. Because, yeah, with the World in reverse at the bottom of the deck, I just noticed that. Probably not even able to make you a serious love offer because they're not up to par in terms of, like, their personal development. Spirit, the next few love offers for group 1. So far we got this person of the past. We have 2 kind of love offers coming through, but it'll probably end up being 1, depending on how you handle it. I don't like the energy that's coming in on, and this energy is from the past, and I don't feel like you'll end up accepting them either. So, Spirit, ooh. People may also be mirroring you at this time. It looks like it's been hard for you to make your decision. It's just like as soon as you're finally doing things on your own, you feel the weight of doing things on your own. You guys may feel like you have no protection right now. You may feel extremely vulnerable. And that may be a reason why if you've been like a serial monogamist, Partly that could be not even because you just love relationships so much, because relationships can be stressful. It could be just so you didn't feel alone, or you had a sense of protection, or a sense of, this is what I'm doing right now. So it could have been, you know, like a distraction or something that made you feel safe, because you're in this apples to oranges energy. But to be honest, it's like you feel positive. You can see positive things happening in your life, but you don't necessarily feel positive about this process. This process is kind of putting a bad taste in your mouth. And because you've had a glow up recently, or some abundance come in, or a, you know, new change coming in, that's excitement. But still, I feel like you can't completely disconnect from this feeling that something isn't right, or this isn't the farthest you should go. There's almost an energy here of group one of you challenging yourself to go even further. And we have the Devil card, and it's so interesting how she's looking in the mirror in this deck, and the Devil card. So maybe you're challenging yourself to go even further. Like, yeah, I made this new change, or yeah, there's these new options in my life, but this is still the same shit. So I'm going to challenge myself to move even further and continue to wait out. So some of you may not acknowledge, you know, this competition going on for you at all, because it's like Two of Wands. This still feels like I'm choosing the same things, or this still doesn't feel like what I'm supposed to have. This cannot be the final boss firework moment at the end of the movie where it's like, yes, this is what we've been waiting for. Like, this is still some BS. So I feel like you'll be continuing to move forward. You're finding a new balance. We have the Hermit in reverse, so you're still out and about. You're still in this apples to oranges energy, open to meeting people, but your feelings are kind of all over the place right now. You may be going out having the best day and going home having a cry. You know, your emotions are still all over the place, but that's not a bad thing. Like, that's how we transmute as humans. Literally through crying or expressing emotion. Some people do it physically. I mean, it's all physical. Crying is physical. It's a physical thing. But some people may like rage at the gym, or some people may, you know, get this energy out in other ways, but it's literally just transmutation. So that's not a bad thing. That's actually, I would take that as confirmation that you're synthesizing and that you're still processing. Now, when you go numb, that's when you gotta, you know, put in that work to get some help from, you know, spirit. But we have the Queen of Swords, so you're still showing up, even though it doesn't feel good. You're still showing up, the Hermit in reverse, getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of your shell, getting out of your head, and experiencing more life. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. You're still working at it. You're still on your journey. It doesn't feel like you've reached your final destination. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. Like, you're literally holding back. And a lot of Pentacle energy. Pentacle is earth energy. It's the slowest moving in the tarot deck. And it's also the, you know, the most long lasting. But you have a lot of Pentacles here. So you're playing the long game, group one. You're like Page of Pentacles in reverse. I don't care if it's physically new people. I'm not dealing with the same BS. So Four of Pentacles, I'm going to continue to wait until best case scenario comes through, until the very best option comes through. I'm going to continue to wait. It's like, you know, you've switched timelines, or you've had some sort of growth moment recently, but until your options are a reflection of like your highest good or your highest desires, you know you're not at the finish line. That's how I see you guys feeling right now. So there's multiple options coming through, multiple love offers, but until it's exactly what you need, you're not going for it. Oh my God, I'm hearing Bird Box, and we have the freaking Eight of Swords with the blindfold over her eyes. You guys are bird boxing yourself right now. You got a blindfold. You're like, I know there's danger around. I know there's plenty of F-boys, F-girls, waste of time, people that would love to have my energy and attention. Why wouldn't they? It fills their cup. It's filled everybody else's cup in the past. Why wouldn't they? But I am bird boxing myself, and I am not looking. You guys are not distracted. I'm getting so pumped. I feel so much fire in me right now. I literally feel like I'm a phoenix about to freaking explode. And I was kind of tired, low-key, before I started this reading. So I'm like, whoa, where is this energy coming from? I feel like I just had some pre-workout. Spirit. You guys, you have this fire building within you, and it's like, oh, I just love it. It feels so like, it feels empowering. It feels deep. Oh, what's that saying? Is it fear no evil, take no I'm seeing that right now. I don't think that's the saying properly. I know the take no part, but that's what I'm hearing, and that's the energy you're in. You're in this like warrior. Now I'm seeing the now I'm seeing 300, the movie 300 with the, are they Romans? I'm seeing them just like that pure fire Trojan energy, like horsepower. Ooh, you guys, oh my God. You're like, you are the trampoline. I was just going to say, you're like on a trampoline about to bounce to the next level, but Spirit just said, no, they are the trampoline. They are the thing that bounces other people to the next level. But now with that apples to oranges energy we started off with walking away, I won't keep asking, they're jumping through themselves. You guys are literally quantum leaping. You're like Doctor Strange with all these little portals and universes that you can step into. And you step into one and you're like, this is still the same BS. New faces, same BS. I'm not jumping into that portal. I'm going to the next one. You guys, we have a lot in common in taking you seriously. That just came out. So until you meet someone where you have a really deep soul connection level, you know, connection with, you want the love. You want the benefit with being with another person who has value, but you do want the love as well. You want someone who you have a lot in common with, who you have a deep connection with, not just someone who you make sense with on paper, but someone who you have a deep connection with that's also taking you seriously and that has done the work and gone on their own journey separately from you so that they're meeting you in the same space already. You don't have to convince them. They're on what you're on. They're taking you seriously. They're goal-oriented and they're serious. So yeah, group one, that's what I got for you. Your next few love offers, to be honest, they're not underwhelming. Yeah, they're underwhelming. They're a little underwhelming, but it'll be fun if you've been in a dry spell and you haven't had anything popping off. It'll still be fun to some degree. You're really sitting in your power, so I don't see anything crazy happening or anyone playing you. But you're holding out until the very, very best comes through. That's just what it is. So yeah, that's what I got for you. My Etsy's in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the purple stone and the white Newman tarot, this is your reading. We're going to see your next few love offers, group 2. Spirit, this is for group 2 with the purple stone. Show us their next few love offers. So right away, we have persuasion and the mask. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Okay. Someone trying to persuade you, either with money, their resources. Spirit, show us more about this person. What are they all about? Ooh, interesting. For group 2, Spirit. One of these just flipped over. Interesting. Okay. So right away, I'm actually not getting a bad vibe. The first 2 cards were kind of questionable. But the rest of this isn't so bad. So we have the mask and persuasion. But then we have speak your mind, positive thinking, and building up the nerve. So I feel like there's more beneath the surface of what's going on here for you, group 2, because you're being challenged to speak your mind. People are a lot more programmable, and you may not be like showing up when you're dating someone. And showing up means you're showing up authentically. You're not wearing a mask. You're not trying to seem chill. You're not trying to seem crazy when you're not. You're not trying to seem like you're a ball of fun, bubbly, good time where you're more stoic and serious. You're not masking either. You're speaking your mind. That's how you show up authentically. That's how you show up and you do your part on the date. So Spirit is kind of challenging you to be honest about what it is that you're looking for, because this person may be coming through in a masking energy as well. But Spirit is kind of saying positive thinking and building up the nerve. This person has been kind of doing the work to be worthy, to be in alignment, with a long-term, full, whole, committed connection. So you can have that potentially with this person, but Spirit is saying you have to show up authentically to do so, because you may not be getting the best love offers because you simply don't speak your mind and let people know what you're truly looking for or what you're truly about. You may already decided in your head, oh, people just want this, people just want that. And that's why Spirit is, coming through with this positive thinking energy, because Spirit's like, don't assume what people are on or what people want. People are heavily programmable. You can probably look at some past relationships you've been in and been like, man, that person just gave me the okie doke, or dang, I just went with whatever they said. And that's because humans just naturally were very programmable. If you can get a human in a certain energy, you can control them. And the powers that be do this all the time with advertisements, suggesting movies, music. But this is something that whoever's aware, they can use. So it's not manipulation. It's just psychology. It's just an understanding of psychology and how it works. So I feel like the first energy that we have coming through group 2 is a good option for you. Something that can end up being like fulfilling, something that could be serious, something very programmable. But it is gonna matter how you show up on these dates. Wow, we got the soulmate card. And see, that's the thing about soulmate connections. Wow, we got soulmate and breaking free. So you may have experienced a soulmate denial in the past, or you may have already had another soulmate that you've met in this lifetime where things didn't go well, because that's the like double-edged sword of a soulmate connection. There's always this super strong, deep magnetism, connection, and resonance that you have with this person. There's always this like attraction to a soulmate, but there could also be a lot of lessons and opportunities for growth. And it's like you can do it together and you can grow together, or you can just get triggered by each other. And it's like, it could go either way. So you guys have an opportunity to break that cycle of these soulmate denials or soulmate connections that don't lead to anywhere, or only lead to pain and lessons, less romance and, actual fun and happiness. You have an opportunity through this first connection coming through to break that cycle of going through these soulmate connections, or, these super strong connections that maybe it's another type of connection, but there's this super strong, attraction, but it just doesn't go anywhere. Spirit, for group 2, their next few love offers. Who else is coming through? We have lust and investigation. So there is someone in your energy that is very turned on by you, group 2. You very much so have their attention, and they're kind of watching you. They're kind of lurking, watching. They're trying to see like, okay, what's really up with you? Are you like easy? Are you looking for a good time? Or are you more serious? So again, there's these themes coming through group 2 that I really don't feel like you should ignore. You're attracting people that are, for whatever reason, looking at you as if you're a good time, or they're getting the wrong impression. So I feel like you're trying to present yourself to be like as digestible as possible. You want to water yourself down. You don't want to be too much. You want to be someone that, people or, whoever you're interested in can look at and be attracted to. But it's kind of backfiring because it's attracting like anyone else who can see you. So Spirit is definitely challenging you to be authentic just on a personal level and in this dating journey. Spirit for group 2. Yeah, a lot of people, they can't figure you out. I feel like you guys may be an enigma. Like you may come across like, I don't know, maybe you have like a Scorpio rising or a Scorpio Venus, because you're coming across like, or Pisces, Capricorn. You're coming across as like the forbidden fruit to a lot of people. And for whatever reason, people really like allow their fantasies to just flourish in their mind when it comes to you. Like they will create this whole story and world that kind of doesn't exist, you know, because these people feel like they have some sort of to and fro with you, but I don't feel like that's true. So just be mindful of how you're presenting at this time, because a lot of people are trying to get to know you. We have investigation, and then we have questions. So people are asking around about you. You're kind of creating a stir. People want to know what you have going on. And a lot of people are attracted to you right now. We got the apologies card. A past energy has entered the villa. We have confidence and secrets. So you guys may be doing this intentionally right now. I feel like you may be intentionally creating a shift where you're getting more love offers. Because you may have been in a dry spell where people just weren't approaching you, and you're not trying to show up inauthentically, but you are trying to show up in a way that works. So I think that's what it really is, and I think that's where the power struggle lies. It's probably not even coming from a space of, oh, I need to water myself down, or I don't feel like enough. It may actually be coming more from a space of, I'm trying to figure out what the secret is. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's the secret. I am working on my own confidence and creating a shift in my love life where I'm getting more options because I'm showing up in a different kind of way. So I feel like you're still just trying to figure it out. The universe is clearly trying to call you to be authentic, because even though this is a reading tapping into like, okay, your next few love offers, Spirit is clearly trying to bring in a specific soulmate that's already picked out for you, group 2. So I would make your decision as far as what you want to do and fully commit to it after you listen to this reading. Like decide, okay, do I want to surrender to the energy that Spirit is, you know, showing me? You can get a private reading, or you can do your own reading for yourself if you have tarot cards to check this, to make sure this is your personal message before you commit. But if you're feeling this energy and if things have been matching up into this point, I would really make that decision. Like, okay, do I want to position myself for a soulmate, or do I want to continue on my own process of trying to figure it out? It's like you're trying to figure out why dating hasn't been working for you, or why things have been slow. You're doing things your own. You're being like a, scientist, like you're collecting your own evidence. But we have perfection and apologies. So there is an energy of someone coming through with an apology. And then I'm going to clarify perfection. Spirit, what is this perfection energy? The world. You just want to do things right this time. You don't want to make a mistake. There's an energy of you trying to keep your wits about you. You trying to hold on to everything you have. 3 of Wands, you expect something good to come through. You expect something good to be on the horizon for you. You expect there to be more, to be better. And I see that you're trying to find the perfect formula, and you want to do things the right way. And I don't feel like, but at the same time, it's like 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You're still not connected to Spirit. So honestly, if I had to say, it feels like at least 60% of group 2 wants to go their own way, and they want to figure out dating on their own without factoring in some sort of higher power or surrendering to the universe or the higher power. That's just what you want to do at this point in your life. And I don't feel like that's anything to be like, you know, feeling ashamed about or feeling like you have to keep quiet or you can't be honest about that, because, you know, that is what life is all about. It's about figuring it out. You're going to learn and grow either way. So, like I said, for those of you who want to really do it the right way, I would get a private reading, or I would pull cards if you have some, and read for yourself to see, like, okay, am I picking up on this soulmate energy coming from me too? That would look like the Lovers, Judgment, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, or sorry, not 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Lovers, Judgment, 2 of Cups. The World card would be a good indicator that the soulmate is coming. 4 of Wands. These are cards that you can look out for if you pull for yourself to get the confirmation if, you know, you're in this soulmate energy where spirit is trying to link you with someone. But you're kind of caught in the middle, you know. It's like 3 of Wands. I expect better to come because I am better. But 3 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm not necessarily working with spirit or some sort of higher power right now to bring it in. You know, I'm doing this on my own. And we have the World card. The World card is the last of the major arcana in the tarot deck. So if you got to the World, you got through the Devil with Temptation, the Death card, a new beginning, the Tower. You've gotten through all the lessons, you know. So I feel like, you know, that even if you don't surrender to, you know, some sort of higher power, that you're still due for good to come through because you've already been through so much and learned so much and worked on yourself, etc. So at this point, it's really just a choice because it's like both sides are valid. But there's someone coming through with an apology. That doesn't feel like a love offer. That feels like a an offer for some other motive. But we got that. And then we got this soulmate. We have the Emperor. Nice, Spirit. More about this Emperor. Is this Emperor the soulmate energy? Or is this another person? We have the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Swords in reverse. And then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So I would definitely say this is an offer you're not aware of at this time. But I also feel like this may not be any of your love offers with the 7 of Cups in reverse. This may be you. So you may be showing up a little bit too rigid at this time. But I mean, to be honest, 3 of Wands with the World that came up before, at the end of the day, you're going to make it to your destination, period. You're going to make it to the connection that really resonates with you, that really feels good. And it's just a matter of, will this process be extended or shorter, or will you go this path or this path? But they're both leading to the same, you know, the same place. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. But Knight of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Wands. There is a little bit of a chaotic and hectic energy going on right now. Spirit is advising you not to surrender to low vibrational thoughts or paranoia or anything that drives you crazy for that matter. We have the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So Spirit is just kind of saying, 4 of Swords, reflect on everything that you've been through. Make your decision. Tap into your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and decide what's best for you. And Queen of Wands, execute. And choose that path fully. But sometimes not making any decision at all can still be making a decision. So try not to put anything off. Try to decide right now what you're going to do. And that'll determine how your path goes. Like I said, there's a weak apologies energy that came through. Nothing else really came up about that person. So I don't feel like that's a love offer. And Spirit is trying to get you to surrender to this soulmate energy. And then there's just like this incoming herd of new options with the World card and the 3 of Wands that you would be manifesting in yourself. So there's a few ways that this can go. There will be a couple new love offers. I'll pull to see their energy. with you taking your own personal path. If you take Spirit's path, there will be the soulmate love offer. And then there's also more love offers that can manifest through this Queen of Wands, Four of Swords energy of reflection and execution as far as what way you're going to go, even if it's a different way than we even covered today. So there's multiple paths. Your love offers will depend on which path you take, though. Regardless, we have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Spirit is really doubling down on this. Listen, Eight of Swords, do not sit in this chaos. Do not sit in this analysis paralysis. Make your decision, Ace of Wands. So at the end of this video, I would take 10 minutes in meditation. And whether you want to journal, whether you want to pray, whatever way you want to do it, communicate to Spirit or to yourself what it is that you're going to do from here. Spirit, can you show me the energies of who will come through with them taking their own path, Three of Wands in the world? I want to see what you'll be attracting just in your own power, because being in your own power is not a weak thing at all. It'll be exactly what you create. We actually have the Goddess coming out here as an archetype, but this is not tapping into those people. This is tapping into you. This is tapping into that Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands energy. Spirit is saying you're going to attract to you exactly what you say, exactly what you communicate, exactly what you decide on. You're going to get exactly what it is that you want. The Goddess says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So you may be feeling really sensual, just kind of massaging yourself and things like that. Massaging your own scalp, massaging your own body, just in your Goddess energy and your sacral energy and your own sensuality, enjoying your life force. And the people who will come to you will be exactly who you say. So it's kind of like you'll manifest to you exactly what it is that you're looking for. So again, I keep being brought back to this neutral space of it's just a choice. It's just a choice. There's no like bad path. Just because you don't surrender to the soulmate that Spirit has to you doesn't mean that you'll manifest something that isn't worthy. Now, with all that being said, we did get the vampire that came out. So I'm like, dang, did I speak too soon? No, but I think that if you do manifest from your headspace group 2, you will probably manifest someone who's just going to end up draining you, because I can tell you from personal experience, my first person that I ever fell deeply in love with, oh my God, they did not have the ability to care for me or hold space for me on a deep level. After that relationship, I was so gutted that I manifested a partner that was the polar opposite. And that was the most soul-sucking, identity-stripping relationship I've ever been in my life. And I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. To have someone obsessed with you and to center their entire life around you is not a pleasurable thing to any capacity. And unfortunately, until you experience it, I don't feel like you'd ever believe it, because there's nothing you could have told the version of me before I experienced that relationship that isn't what I wanted. I would have been like, okay, you're trying to be too serious, or you're taking it da-da-da-da. No, I need someone obsessed with me. And then I had it, and it was seriously the worst. Like, I could just tell you, like, oh my God, how bad it got with that partner. Like, literally, they were so obsessed with me, you guys. This is some tea. If you made it to this point in the reading, I don't know, comment some below, like, I made it to the end of group 2 and I heard your little secret about your ex. Don't say all that, because I don't want people looking at it, you know, trying to go to it. But just let me know something. You guys, on Valentine's Day, that ex that was obsessed with me literally hid my buzz butt. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. Why am I saying this? They literally, do you know what I'm talking about? They hid it so that I would have no choice but to, on Valentine's Day. If you get what I'm saying, you get it. But I have stories like that for days, where it's like that vampire, that person that I manifested out of a place of lack or wanting everything, it was just the most, I can't express to you how it felt to feel like
I didn't have a choice. It's just going to get way too deep and I'm just going to move on. But listen, if you manifest from your head, your heart, and your spirit, you know, if you manifest from just your head, not a mind, body, and soul perspective, you may end up with a vampire. So just be aware of that. And I can tell you from personal experience, it's just not what you want. But anywho, that's what I have for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me, but that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the white stone, this is your reading. Your next few love offers using the Tarot Illuminati for you, group 3. We shall see what is coming in for you, Spirit. This is for group 3 with the white stone. Show us their next few love offers for group 3. Oh my goodness. This reading has been so salacious. You guys, there first of all are so many energies around you right now. So many. And I don't know what you got going on, group 3, but they are all very much so attracted to you. It's like these people are losing their minds. We have the manifesto card at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of people around you right now, group 3, that have some sort of to and fro going on with you in their head. Some sort of alternate universe in which you are somehow also in, going on in their head. And it's not giving astral travel. We're meeting in the astral every night. It's giving very much so one-sided. So many people want to be physically intimate with you, group 3. So many. It's very sacral based. And we have so many cards talking about it. We have plenty of fish in the sea. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Friends with benefits, or FWB, and the Tempter. So many cards coming out about people in a super like sacral charged energy towards you, very much so attracted to you, wanting to express this, if you know what I mean, wanting to release this, okay? You get, you know, it's giving that. So I don't know if you guys had a glow up. It feels like you did a spell. It feels like spell work, not gonna lie. It feels like this has got some goddess of love, passion, physical intimacy, sensuality. It feels like it's got their name written all over it. It feels like spell work. It does feel like dark magic, not gonna lie. It feels a little, you know, like where you're not bending the energy to your will, you're forcing it to your will because it feels very sudden. So let me know in the comments below what this is. Be honest about it. Did you do a spell on yourself? Like, I'm very curious. And the girlies who do want this energy, you can help them out. Letting them know how you did this. But I'm just curious because I'm like, well, what is this? Because I would almost assume it's like, it feels like I said, spell work or like a spirit attachment. It feels very sudden and very strong. So usually a glow up doesn't happen this fast where it's like you're significantly different to people. To have everybody in this energy over you, like kind of super suddenly. But I'm telling you, group 3, a lot of people are sacrally attracted to you right now. So listen, if you did that, you may want to undo that spell, child, because that is not it. Having all these people, like, I'm like, man, imagine being like a performer in a sexy outfit with no security. That's how this feels. So it's like, yeah, you're getting all the attention, but it's like you could just start to see the energy in the crowd just turn, you know, and people start looking like their eyes are glossed over and they're not even here. Like, it feels like spirit attachment. Like, not trying to scare you, but I'm like, man, what is this energy? This may be something that attached itself to you and you may be noticing, like, I don't know why all these people are looking like this at me either. I'm telling you, this would be the time, if anything, to get some work done if you don't want this. Because again, it's just giving me like, yeah, it's a lot of attention, but it also feels very sacral based, and that can just be a little risky as a single person, you know, trying to navigate and live your life, because with all these people feeling like they have a to and fro in their head or an alternate world that they're living in with you, they could start to, you know, that's just going to grow and grow and grow. And who knows what way it's going to go. When that comes to a head, it's like, who knows what that's going to look like. So listen, this is a good time to burn some manifestation candles for spiritual protection. This is a good time to burn, I would say, spell work to get rid of a spiritual attachment. I sell manifestation candles and spell work on my Etsy shop. For spell work, you can have 3 intentions. So you could do like, I want to, you know, untie myself from this, you know, energy or entity. I want to protect myself. And then I want to attract only XYZ type of love offers towards me, or whatever it is that you feel like you want to focus on. And then manifestation candles, you just get 1 intention, and I can burn that for you too if there's just like one specific thing that you want to stop. But even if you do your own spell work yourself or magic yourself, this is the time where you do not want to play about your spiritual protection, because it's such an overwhelming energy coming through for you, group 3. Like it just feels a little scary. Like, that's too much. Like, all these people, but specifically in a sacral-based energy towards you. If it was a heart space energy towards you, this would look very different. We would get love of a lifetime, long-term relationship. We would be getting very different cards. But, you know, listen. We have 3's a crowd. There is a third party energy around you right now. You may know what that is. You may know what's going on, but we have 3's a crowd and persuasion. So a lot of people are on your neck trying to get your attention, trying to persuade you to be with them right now. But like I said, it doesn't feel like fun, tongue out, hot girl summer. It feels like gotta stay sprayed up with the mace, you know, like. So anyways, we have Get Off Your High Horse and Shocked. Oh, that's very interesting with Get Off Your High Horse coming out. I feel like you may have been ignoring everything for a while. Like maybe you already are aware that there's a lot of people attracted to you at this time, but you've been disconnected from it. And Spirit is kind of coming through saying, just because you check out or ignore certain things or you disconnect from it, you don't honor it. You don't need to. These people, their minds are running. They're in a sacral space towards you. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of power. And then it's the sacral. So then you have like this, you know, sensual themes to it. So it can just be very overwhelming. So with Get Off Your High Horse, I don't feel like Spirit is saying like, oh, you're acting stuck up. Other people may see you as stuck up if they can't talk to you, but that's not your concern. I feel Spirit saying, ground yourself so you can see what's happening, because you need to address it right now. We have the Shocked card. I don't feel like you're really aware. Oh, snap. I just heard of the storm brewing around you. I don't think you're aware of how extreme this energy is getting. And I've been reading tarot on YouTube for 4 years. I have my other channel, Jazz's Angel Number Tarot, that I used to do videos on. So if you've been following me for a long time, I'm not a spiritual warfare kind of reader. I'm not a who's the ops and what are they plotting kind of reader. I'm very much so love and light per. So this ain't something that I'm just pulling out because this is all I think about. No, this is something that's coming out because you need to be aware of it. Okay, so, you know, honestly, let me wrap this up and then we'll keep going. Spirit, will any of these energies, it feels like sharks kind of circling you. Spirit, are any of these energies going to make them a serious love offer for group 3? Before I move on and see what else comes out, I just want to see if there's any of the serious love offers coming out from here. The cards are mighty quiet, child. Okay, here we go. We got 1. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Spirit is like, don't even try it. Don't even try it. 7 of Swords can be a card. With the 7 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, you may be seeing 707, 717. You may be seeing 767 or 727. 767, 727. would be a warning sign, just so you know. But yeah, 7 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, the repeating 7 numbers. It's just funny because 7 of Cups in reverse is like Spirit saying, none of these connections should you entertain. And with the 7 of Swords in reverse, it wouldn't be beneficial to you. You'd probably end up on the same cycle that you've already been in before, because the 7 of Swords is a card of trying to learn from past experiences, self-sabotage, trying not to do the thing that is going to please your desire center, but do the thing that's going to please your root center, you know, make you feel secure, or your heart center, make you feel like you're receiving true reciprocity. So there's this shadowy energy around you right now. I hope, see, that's the thing. You know, trends, they go so viral, it makes it normalized, but it is not normal at all to constantly be focusing on one archetype. Because when that dark feminine takes over and that's all you are, this is what happens. You end up becoming a product of it. So I'm not trying to scold you, group 3. I'm a Cancer. The mama bear is coming out, and I quite literally have a child. So I literally have my mama bear activated within me. If you were my friend, I'd be like, and I'm that friend, I kind of like, listen, I'm a little bit of a control freak. I'm that friend like, listen, I will pull up to your house and I will make sure you do not leave to see them. If that's how you need it, if that's how you're going to play it, you met the right one. Today I got time. So listen, I can't deny a little bit of my ego is like jumping out, trying to be a control freak, but it's not because I want you to not have any fun. It's just because this is never something I would recommend to someone who's paid me for a private reading. This is never something that I would recommend to a friend, you know? So it's like, I gotta be real even though it's a general. Let's see what else is coming through. Yeah, there's a lot of curiosity about you right now. Look at this. Even from the next deck, we have secret feelings, evaluation, and questions. So what I'm getting for you, group 3, it feels like there's a group of you that have been, you know, like not on your high horse, but just in your own energy, not entertaining any of this. And then there's a group of you who have had this glow up or have some sort of attachment or, you know, something that you've been calling into your life either by, you know, really focusing on dark feminine or dark masculine, you know, whatever it is you've been focusing on. Red pill, you know, certain kind of content creators that make you think certain things. And you've just now kind of become it. And it has like planted seeds in your subconscious and your unconscious, and now it's attracting, you know, those kind of connections to you. There's a lot of people, for whatever reason, that have secret feelings about you and that are observing you. So for some reason, people don't feel like they can approach you. So you probably know what that is. But yeah, it's very interesting that a lot of people are choosing to be in their head about you. It's either because you won't allow them to get close to you because you're ignoring them. But again, Spirit is still saying do that spiritual work. At least do the spiritual protection aspect. Or it could be something else. I don't know. Maybe you guys are coming across as like mysterious or untouchable for some reason. It's like you know how to perfectly finesse your way out of negative situations or situations where there's too many people around. Like, so maybe you go to the gym at like, you know, 10 p.m., you know, instead of like 5 p.m. when it's busy because you know ain't nobody gonna be there. There's like an energy of avoidance to keep all this at bay, but it is still very much so here. Now we have the real deal card. Spirit, clarify real deal. We have confessions, renewal, and excitement. Ooh, so with renewal, to be honest, well, I won't say necessarily, because at the bottom of renewal, it says starting over again. So for some of you, this will be an ex, but it would be an ex that you'd be excited about. So if you look at all your past exes and you're like, I'm not excited about none of them coming back in my life, then for you, this is renewal, like starting over again. There is a new relationship, a new person coming through. And the beauty about it is we have the confessions card. So regardless, they're going to be approaching you. So that makes things like a ton easier because you don't even have to guess at it. And, you know, like I said, we had the real deal card, and that's what I was, you know, that's what I got when I clarified a real deal. So I do feel like it'll be worthwhile. I do feel like it'll be the real deal. There is a pretty good love offer coming through with real deal and excitement that you're excited about, that you're happy has come in. It makes you feel new. New again. Finally, like, okay, this is what I like, or this is what I want. This feels good. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? I'm hearing bittersweet symphony. There may be a cycle ending right now, and it's giving like, I'm hearing the song Bittersweet Symphony, and it's giving like, you know, in a movie when it's finally the end and they're like, I'm going home. It's giving that, where it's like bittersweet. You've just, you know, it's the end of the movie. You went through the whole journey. You learned some lessons. You had some roadblocks, but you made it through. I'm seeing you have one of those kind of moments soon, which again is still a good thing because it's more of like a judgment card or tower kind of beginning or, you know, an ending. But so more like serious, more long, like I'm feeling and seeing Saturn. And I just heard 3-year period. So this could be ending the cycle of a 3-year period that you've been on. 4 of Wands. It's ending in marriage or a serious relationship. So everything is coming full circle in a positive way. But I don't feel like the journey was at all easy or positive. We have the Devil in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it is looking like you are successfully ending up with this real deal person that you're excited about. That is the love offer you're going to take. I don't see you taking any of these love offers. Like I said, we had the 7 of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're denying those. And there's still even more people that are like, it's like you're growing an army of worshipers. I'm like, what dark goddess are y'all working with? Like, give me the tea. But yeah, there's more people that are becoming more and more attracted to you. So we have the Devil in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Wands. I do see this whole thing ending in you being in a healthy, happy relationship. But you are like avoiding this devil energy by the skin of your teeth. Like Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like, man, you're in a very interesting period right now, group 3, where your life can go in a very different direction. It can go in the direction of you surrendering to this real deal connection and experiencing this excitement, or it can go in a way where you would kind of lose everything with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And I do feel like it would somehow affect you financially. So you may be attracting dusties right now, not the dusties. You may be attracting people that I mean just have nothing to offer but that gym body. We have the King of Cups in reverse. This real deal person may not be super emotional. We have the 5 of Swords. We got some repeating 5s coming out for you as well. 505, 515. You may be seeing combinations of 5. You may have like 515, 505 area code. But we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Swords. So Spirit is saying, listen, if you do, you know, kind of choose the connections that aren't worthwhile, it is going to be the start of another 3-year cycle for you. Something is happening with Saturn. Something is happening, I really do feel, with Saturn that's going to affect you for like multiple years. Feels like Saturn square your North Node or Saturn conjunct your North Node. Or maybe in opposition. But yeah, there's 2 very different ways, you know, that your life can go. And this is an important turning point, group 3. So Spirit is saying the most important thing is to, get out of your own head and to practice your spiritual protection. And then absolutely step into your power, step into your root chakra and ground yourself so that you can make the very best possible decision for you, because avoidance has gotten you here to this point where there's all these, people observing you and creating false stories of you in their head because they have no real evidence, because they don't talk to you or deal with you. They just kind of maybe get a glance from you at the gym and then take it and run with it. You can't avoid that anymore. You want to address it because now it's already gotten you all this attention. And I still see that amplifying even more. I don't know why you're creating such a stir right now. Again, maybe you're having some crazy glow up. Good for you. But regardless, we want to move accordingly. Stepping into power says you are strong beyond measure. This does feel kind of like the final stretch before you're able to, get on your new timeline and have that really good experience with, the real deal that probably will lead to a literal marriage. You're in a very interesting turning point where you just really need to be careful because there are a lot of booby traps around you, a lot of people around you who do want to waste your time. So just be aware of that. But that's what I got for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. Like I said, if you need a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Manga Tarot and the Yellowstone, this is your reading. We're going to see your next few love offers, Group 4. See what's happening. Who and what is coming in. All of that good stuff. Spirit, this is for Group 4 with the Yellowstone. Show us their next few love offers. Oops. For Group 4. Ooh, we got Move In With Me as the first card that came out. So there is at least one person that is serious and very much so interested. Move In With Me is like a serious energy, like, I want this fully. I want all of it. I want the house, the picket fence. I want security. I want joint assets. Like, it's me and you, baby. I want this forever. So let's see what else we get. We got the Confessions card that also came out with it, which is fabulous because that lets us know that this person is going to be vocal about their feelings, open about their feelings, not trying to hide how it is that they really feel for you or what their intentions are. It's like, I'm hearing Mind Tricks. I forget the name of the artist. And I want to say it's Mind Tricks with a Z. But there's this part in that song that it's like, I don't play mind tricks. I don't play mind tricks. Why? Because I want you to know. Like, that's exactly how this person is coming through. Like, I'm not playing mind tricks. I'm giving you this confession. I want you to know that I'm interested. I want you to move in with me, quite literally. So this is interesting. If you guys are in a situation where it's like, you may get kicked out of your home or you're looking for a new place to live, it's resonating a little too deeply because that is exactly what this person is coming in to do. That's what they're trying, to make happen. They know that they want you. They know that they want this relationship and they're trying to secure that sooner rather than later. So it's like they're no holds bar when it comes to you. They're not trying to hold back. They're not trying to... Nice. We have a long-term relationship. They're not trying to conceal or hide their feelings. Give some water. We do have respect my space. So I feel like it's a nice gesture, but for some of you, it's just a bit too much. You've learned from past relationships that when you dive headfirst, maybe it's not sustainable. Maybe the relationships don't work out or they don't last for whatever reason. So it is looking like for at least some of you, I want to say 50 to 60% of you, it is like, okay, I'm open to a long-term relationship and getting to know you. Like, yeah, I want that too. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that we're going to speed, you know, to the finish line and I'm going to move in. Like, we're going to take things slowly, even though they are showing up like secure attachment style, dependable, creating space for you, clearing a shelf or space in their closet for you, a room for you. Like, they want you to know, I am in it for the long run and I'm serious about this connection. We have synchronicity and sailing. So you guys are really in control right now. You may have specifically been focusing on discipline because with sailing, it's like you're just taking your time, you're going with the flow. But yeah, you're receiving all the synchronicities and signs that, you know, this is the one, or at least something really good for you. So, you know, there is an energy of you getting all of those, you know, universal nudges, but not really leaning into it because it's like, I want to make sure things are all the way right, like 100%. I don't want to surrender to someone that I'm not supposed to surrender to. So you're still sailing and taking your time, but there is an energy. Nice. We have the confidence card. So you guys are coming from a positive space about this. This isn't something negative. This isn't something rooted in pain. This isn't something rooted in fear. It's rooted in confidence. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Nice. We have magnetic. So you're in a magnetic energy, attracting multiple love offers. Nice. We got secret admirer. So we got another energy here. Ooh, I'm so excited for you. You guys are really getting, you know, you're getting a lot of positive energy, and the rest of the piles have been so messy today. I swear you can literally watch like group 3 for the entertainment. Because the way things have just been so crazy, it's like, what is going on in the collective? But you guys have a lot of positivity here. So we have magnetic and secret admirer. So there is another energy. I'm going to clarify these energies and see what they're like. But you're in the process of attracting another option, and there's already someone who sees you and they're trying to, you know, lock you down right away. And group 1 was getting a similar energy, but it was in a very shadowy way. Or maybe it was group 2. I actually think that it was group 2. And they were getting this energy where it's like, oh my God, so much attention on them and a lot of secret admirers. But in a way where it's like just shadowy, like, you know, they just want to experience them. They want to, you know, just be with them physically. With you, it's like, no, people are really, you know, succumbing to your magnetism. They're very attracted to you. They see you in a positive way. You're giving out positive and confident energy. So you're not showing up as, you know, hey, play me, or, you know, in a way where it's like people are going to waste your time. So it's looking good. Spirit, can you show us the energy of the secret admirer? What are they like? One more for the secret admirer. We got multiple cards wanting to come out for this person. I feel like you guys may have been asking for someone who's multi-dimensional. You don't want someone who's like basic or boring. You want someone who has multiple sides to them. You know, not someone who's just one way all the time, like serious all the time, but someone who can also be fun and youthful. So we have the goddess and the knight. The goddess, I feel like, is talking about your power and your magnetism. These people are a reflection of you. The secret admirer is a reflection of you. But we have the knight. So it's like you're sitting in more of a higher position. You're sitting in a goddess position. Or if we're like factoring into the world of a knight, you're sitting in queen position. So this person is coming in kind of immediately right away surrendered to you and trying to please you, trying to make you comfortable, protecting you, providing for you. But they're also a product of what you're sending out energetically. This is a really good time to also
write a love letter to the universe, like, dear spirit, you know, I'm thankful for all the lessons that I've been through. I've learned this and this and that, and I'm grateful for all these experiences, but I'm ready for my next partner, and this is what I want them to have or be like, you know. These are the qualities I need in a partner. This is a great time to do that, knowing that the secret admirer and probably other people that you're attracting at this time as well, with you being so magnetic, are going to be, to some extension, a mirror to you. The goddess says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. They could be really into, you know, physical touch, tantra, you know, sensual connection, massaging, that kind of stuff, nature. And if you're someone who likes to like howl under the the full moon in your backyard, this person will gallop and howl with you. And then we have the Knight. It says loyalty, romance, and chivalry. I can never pronounce that word. And a love of honor. So this person is proud to be someone who takes care of people with the love of honor. What makes them happy is to feel honorable, to know that they're making a difference, and to know that they're taking care of and protecting theirs. So the secret admirer is coming in an energy of just wanting to support you, be there for you, and take care of you. And they're going to be, to a degree, a reflection of whatever you're manifesting or who you are. So like I said, if you haven't been communicating or if you don't feel tapped in, you know, to what's unfolding spiritually, then just take that extra time after this reading to write that letter to the universe, even if you've already done that before. All right, Spirit, can you show us this long-term relationship, and then we'll keep going. What energy are they showing up in? This person making this confession to group 4. Can you show us this person? What are they like? We have the Companion. So this person is just a true lover. And I got that from them right away. With them wanting you to move in with them, this person is probably like someone who stays in long-term relationships. They don't really do like, you know, they don't do the hookup culture thing. You know, they don't connect with too many people, like even to talk. Like they're not a big, oh, let me be texting 5 people at a time. Like, no, they're very much so like, if I'm not in a serious relationship, I'm either in hermit mode or working on myself or trying to focus on some sort of life goal or family. Other than that, they like to be pretty booed up. We have loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. And I love this because you guys, both of these cards have loyalty as the first word. The Knight and the Companion. So you don't have to compromise the loyalty. If you need loyalty, if that's something you've specifically been asking for or craving or not receiving from connections, you will not have to compromise. Both of these connections are showing up as loyal. This one is showing up in more of a, I'm serving you and mirroring you and bringing out your best qualities and vice versa. Whereas, at least so far until we get, you know, another card, this person is showing up in more of a heart space kind of loyal kind of way. Like, I'm honoring how you feel. I'm loyal to you. Like, I'm never going to cheat on you. You won't have to worry about no BS with me. Like, loyal to you in a romantic sense, really having a lot of reverence for relationships. This person takes relationships seriously. Spirit, can we get another one on them? And then we have the Beggar. Ooh. This one says, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival and awakens the authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So I'm getting 2 things from this. For one, this person is someone that you can struggle with, someone that you can build with. The reality is, as much as everyone wants to be at their height, not everyone is at their height. Most people are not at the height of their career or success. So you're going to need someone to build with, because as much as everyone wants someone who already has it, it's just not the reality for a lot of people. So at least you know that this person can do it with you. This is someone you can have goals with. Like if you've ever dated someone where it's like, dang, you can't save up for nothing with them because they end up dropping the ball. They're not disciplined. They want to go out to eat when you're trying to save for your vacation. Then if you know, you know. Okay. And if you don't know, lucky you, because it is not fun to deal with that energy of someone who's not committed to security and structure and saving. So on one end, I'm getting that. And then on the other end, I'm feeling that this person is on a journey, and you may be as well.
of building up yourself and your confidence and your self-esteem. It seems like you're in a pretty confident energy. They may be working on that. Also, humility has to do with dealing with other people and serving humanity. So it seems like this person is kind of locked into a life purpose. So it really depends on, it doesn't even depend on what you want, but it's just like, it depends on whoever you're most attracted to. You'll naturally kind of make your decision because they're both different. It's like this person is kind of in service of you, whereas this person is in service of like the collective and also you when it comes to supporting you romantically. So it's just, they're different, but kind of really similar. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 4? Is there any other energies? Any other love offers? We have the 5 of Wands. So Spirit is saying there are other love offers. Oh, and then we have the 10 of Wands. So you may be closing yourself off to other love offers. You may be just dating these two until you make your final decision. It's almost like an energy. 5 of Wands, yeah, there's other options, but 10 of Wands, I already know what I want, or I have enough to choose something with what I have. So you may be closing yourself off to other offers after these two rock stars come in because they're just hitting it out of the park. Like they're showing up in such everything you could ever want and need kind of energy that you may just be kind of like cutting yourself off so that it doesn't get messy because you don't want to hurt anyone. Both of these are great people. The long-term relationship move in with me energy is going to come through. I really do feel first, just because the secret admirer is still in this secret admirer position where they're checking you out, trying to learn you. Maybe they're a little afraid, you know, because it's like Knight can't just come up to the queen. Knight can't just come up to the goddess and just start shooting the, you know, like it's like, nah, you have to come correct. So they have a lot of respect for you already and your time and your energy. So that may take a little bit for that reason. Yeah, we have the 7 of Cups, so there's multiple options. So if one of these fall through, there will be another one that will come through because you'll open yourself up to it. But for now, I just see you teetering between these two options for the most part. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Spirit, can you clarify 8 of Cups in reverse? We have the High Priestess in reverse and the 2 of Cups in reverse. That's a failed talking stage or a failed relationship, a situationship that didn't make it to a relationship, or an engagement that didn't make it to the altar. Some sort of relationship or something that fell through. And with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like you may have given up on this person and they may not be on your radar anymore because of how things ended. So you're going to be very shocked to see that this person is coming back up, because it's like this person may have been the person to walk away from you, and you may have just had to, like, you know, figure yourself out or pick yourself up after it ended. So it could be a situation where it's like you're really shocked because it's like you're the one who stopped talking to me and made it clear. So like, how are you here now? What is going on? What is happening? It may be something like that a little bit as well. But yeah, there is another option coming through. It's going to be someone of the past. Spirit, what's going to happen with this past connection? We have the Moon, and it came out like perfectly sideways. So usually when the cards come out that way, it's a sign of Spirit saying it could go either way. It can lead to more confusion and uncertainty, or you can finally explore what there is between the two of you. It's freaky how this freaking 3 of Swords came out sideways too. Spirit is really speaking and channeling today. But, you know, 3 of Swords coming in sideways, it's like this can end in healing, or this can end in further confusion and heartbreak. So you're really going to want to stand up and know what it is that you're saying. And I would say know what it is that you want to do about this now. The only tricky thing about it, though, is I did feel like it's truly taking you off guard, the fact that this person is coming back in. So there may be a little bit of this that's unpredictable because, you know, it's just like, I really didn't expect it to be them of all of my exes. So you may not have the opportunity to think in advance, but I would say know how you feel as soon as you can. I wouldn't handle the situation by being open and seeing like what happens or what they have to offer. I would definitely go the route of knowing what it is that you want and moving accordingly, especially if you already have these two new, you know, love offers coming in, both in a loyal energy to you. You don't want to compromise that from some, you know, for someone that you've already had that's just, you know, on games or the same old, same old. It's like you guys, like I said, there was a little bit of an energy of a soulmate denial. So it's like you guys heavily, heavily trigger each other. And that's the thing, like, that's why soulmate connections are so useful from a universal standpoint, because it's easy for someone to surrender to, like a relationship where they experience, you know, love and satisfaction. It's much easier for us to take on certain lessons and growth opportunities when it's wrapped up in a hottie. But people don't always choose to surrender to those growth and lessons, and then they start to sabotage and create problems that have nothing to do with the soulmate connection. And then soulmate connections get a bad name because everyone's like, oh no, that soulmate, that's the worst. And really it's like, that was honestly, if we're keeping it a stack, just that person not moving as their higher selves. Because unless you were equally showing up like manipulative, low vibrational, and toxic in that relationship, then you have the proof that no, that relationship could have been very healthy because you were showing up healthy, but they didn't choose to. So yeah, that's what I got for you, group 4. There's, you know, someone of the past coming through, a secret admirer coming through with a lot of loyalty, and also someone coming through in a confessions energy where they're communicating to you right away what they're about, trying to get you to move in with them or to, you know, move into a committed space with them right away. They know what it is that they're looking for. It's a long-term relationship. Some of you are still going to take your time, and they'll fully respect that. They're loyal to you as well. They already know that they want you as their companion. So yeah, the ball is really in your court. I love this energy. This is a winning position that you're in right now. And yeah, my Etsy's in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.